This time, we see a story that takes place somewhere far away, in a quiet corner of the outskirts. Stories of an unknown boy, unfolds like stars, lighting the night sky. Okay, that's a description that I can't really connect right now. Unless, of course, they were talking about the stuff that Don Big wanted to see. I remember specifically that she wanted to see stars. That's not Don Big, though. Okay. Unknown boy. It's quiet. Nothing like the outskirt, huh? You're right. Was the world beyond the outskirt one filled with such beautiful and tranquil beings? Yeah, I guess that must be the reason everyone tried to keep quiet about it. Right. Do you, by any chance, know a story about the things beyond the outskirt? It is said there's a thing that lives here, granting wishes to those who are earnest. Wanna hear it? Sure, I always look forward to your stories. Can it wait for a moment? I saw something nice over there. Something nice? When we look up at our sky, all we see is a pinch of mottled light. But here, I can see lone stars looking down at us. Since the city I can see from here is filled with cries of pain and despair, I would rather gaze down at the people from the loneliness up in the sky and shed tears with them. Tears from the sky. Okay. Is this how the story from K-Cop is created? It feels kind of similar, with tears from the sky at least. Sorry, I was a bit late. There were flowers I have never seen before. Maybe we could smell them as I tell my story. I see. Have you finally fulfilled your wish? Starting today, even if the handful of stars doesn't rise in the corner of the night sky, those stars will light the dark of the land below instead. So it will all be okay. What? Wait, what was that just now? It felt like a story from long ago. As the Golden Barrow generates the phantom of ego and the frenzy, foreign matters were mixed into them. K-Cop's singularity, tears of the so-called tearful thing? Can sure see that. It brings back dead people to fight us after all. Yes, they seem to be related to the experiences of the melted down people? Of melting down, I mean? Did the mind of that tearful thing melt into the resonance as well then? That means the tearful thing is not different from people. Dante, in this world, there are so many things to seek after stars. Wait, so that was a memory from that eyeball? Could it be that the eyeball is a distortion? And we saw it from his perspective? There we go! Perfect! So, okay, are we going to see even more of that cutscene? After the event, probably? Hopefully? I would kind of love to know a little bit more about that eye thingy. After all, if it is a distortion, we might be able to help him out, right? We might be able to restore his humanity. I mean, we already did that to the chicken man, right? The area is twisted and a cabinet appears before it. You see some items in the drawer. I can take a closer look at it. Sure. A bright check, okay. When you look closer, you can almost see something else in there. A sinner with keen eyes might be able to get something good. Sure, Ryoshu. There we go, 13! Is that lucky? Probably not. At the same time, it kind of is. Ryoshu looked at the cabinet. The sinner discovers a hidden drawer. The drawer contains a number of useful items. Soon afterwards, the area began to blur, and the cabinet disappears. So it is gone, but I was still able to get the stuff, right? I can pick one. Okay. Great. 2, 5, 5, 8, 6, 1. Let's go for 5. Let's just go to middle. I don't know. I wish they would give me a little bit more clues about this, but no. Okay. You took the item off the throw of the 5th row, 8 column. It's a mysterious blue mass. When you look at it, it kind of resembles a knife. Soon the area begins to blur and the cabinet disappears again. You were able to get a knife? Sharpen illusion. Price skill, extra damage. Well, it certainly looks great, so I guess that's good to have. Right? Maybe. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, then after that, we have another abnormality battle. Probably against a bunch of those flowers again. And now that I saw that, where the hell are we? But I was about to say, now that I saw that image again, I would almost assume there were some kind of figures in the sky as well. But maybe I'm just seeing things. Right, Sinclair? Sometimes I'm just seeing things. So, the space has changed. Where was this place? What are you talking about, oh nerd? This is the road we would travel all the time. Oh, yeah, right. This was the place of my daily profession, or the avenue nearby. You research by night, and during the day? I was an architect. Oh, an architect, huh? That's a neat occupation you had, he's saying. Neat, you say. Originally, children used to run in these streets. Although there weren't many, they came into my view on occasion. Even a single abandoned ball could keep a smile on their face. I'm vastly fond of your youth as well. Are they not the most innocent beings? But they are nowhere to be seen now. Where could they have gone? Once children are old enough to learn language, they're taken to the factories. What? Among them are those I made. Those factories whose architecture I designed with my own hands. You sang, so they were forced to work? They were optimized for efficiently monitoring people. It made pressing labor more convenient than ever. Perhaps the reason my income has been rather high is that the owner of those buildings run a profitable business. Oh, well, even so, it's not like you to spend the money to show off. You gave it all for the league. Do you remember? The first thing that I invented, after getting a job at T-Corp. The identification tag, right? Yeah, I made it to help lost kids. It's absurd, I know. Maybe I expected it to help more children reunite with their parents. But now, they're being used to monitor the workers' time spent on a job in every factory. Heck, I made those things and even I'm not free from the obligation to wear one while working. Those were the kinds of achievements we accomplished in Teacop's district. Which is why I became engrossed in the mirror. Untainted, unadulterated, I wish to immerse myself in the pure exploration of knowledge, so that I wouldn't have to take anything from anyone. You knew you would face the predicament since the moment you made your way to Teacop's territory, avoiding exploitation and abuse, haven't you, he sang? That you would have to exploit others if you don't want to be. So don't feel guilty about it. But he did feel guilty about it. If you don't want to be exploited in the city, you have to exploit the others. And we can even see it on the battlefield. Look how sad they are. This is really messed up. No wonder that he is so depressed. I thought Teacup was all about time-based technology. I didn't think they would monitor their own people like that. With children! They use children as some kind of security stuff? Okay, I mean, I already knew, thanks to the train, the Teacup isn't really the best. Let's just say that. They have no issues training the types from living beings. But I kind of hope they would treat their own people a little bit better around here. At the very least, the kids. And the flower has been defeated. Oh, this is still bothering me though. This is really bothering me. Oh, the flowers kind of fit the theme quite well, right? It does fit the theme quite well. And what's this? A second boss fight? Of course! Of course there would be a second boss fight! The place changes once more, and the sinners are looking out at the streets of Teacup's district. People devoid of colors, stopped on the roads. I really took everything from them. Every little thing. The colors, the joy, the free time. No! 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 Why are you here? I hate this guy. No way! No freaking way! Oh! Since the time of the rail war, Ray, I didn't want to see you again. I mean, I knew it was doomed to happen at some point, but I kind of hoped we would have more time. More time than it already had. Okay. At the very least, he doesn't have nearly as many dice as the other version, so... It could always be worse, right? It could certainly always be worse. I need to break the arms ASAP though. Like really, I have to break the arms as quickly as I can. Before he starts using the blue skill. The very, very strong... Oh shoot. Very, very strong blue skill. Nobody wants to see around here. Okay. Who was able to win? That's good. Good hit from Ryosho. Let's apply some rapture as well. I mean, let's think positive about this. At the very least, it seems like I can destroy his arm relatively quickly as well. I mean, it doesn't have 1k of HP. Right? At the very least, that. Kinda wish she would attack anybody else but her. But I guess I can forget about that. Is this better? I guess this is a little bit better. Let's focus fire on the arms. That's very important. We still need to get as many hits on the arms as possible. As many as we can possibly get. We're not going to get them destroyed completely. Rather, I'm not able to get rid of the dice themselves. After all, we already were able to see that even though his body part is destroyed, he's still going to keep his dice attacks, and at that point of time, he loses his resistance, but at the same time, he's still able to attack freely with them. And you are going to go for another speed hit. Let's try to break his arm, we're already at it. I wasn't able to lower his damage, but that's fine. At the very least, we're going to have haste in the next round. There we go. Good hit. Oh wait, I did get the attack up. Alright, I attack down. Ooh, god. Ooh, okay. Are you able to beat it? My luck is terrible. My luck is actually terrible. It's always that guy. It's always that guy. And now he asks this question again. The wooden doll stopped in place as if nothing has happened. Its head was tightly... wait. God. Where was I? Tilted slightly downwards, like it was examining its talisman. Or perhaps it could have been looking at the sinner's talisman. As if possessed, the sinner began to walk towards the wooden door. It was like they'd forgotten they were fighting just moments ago, and they started removing the talisman entangled on their bodies. Just what could be going on? It's a good question. We have to count on Yiseng. And he did it perfectly. Yiseng gathered the detached talisman and stood before the wooden door. It seemed to be gazing silently. Or maybe it was just the sinner's consciousness making it seem that way. The eagerness to return the talisman to where they were. Yiseng extended his arm to hand over the stacks of talismans. As if drawn by the magnet, the talisman flew towards the door, so that no one would cry. After muttering the phrase, Yiseng came back to their position. So he wanted to have those talismans back? Seems like it. And he's getting even faster. Great! Oh god! Oh, I hate this! I hate this move so much! Oh man! Yeah, this might be better. The sticks over here. We can save it. And instead go for defense down. Which means this one is going back here, and that should work wonders. Come on, you got this, you got this. Don't give him a chance. Please, for the very first time, please actually block that move. I cannot have him hit that move again. It literally kills. It kills everyone in sight. Every single one of them in sight. It is so crazy strong. Defense down. Attack down. Come on. Okay. 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 We're actually doing it for once. We're actually doing it for once. Sure, I need to use one of the Battle Pass Ego for this. Which looks really cool, by the way. I take it. I freaking take it! She even gets charged, which she can't use either. I wonder why there's so many charge egos around here. I think Ishmael's one with the whale blue fishy thing is also charge related, right? Kinda like that. Anyways, suppression. Let's try to break the arm. This is very important for a permanent debuff. Come on, a little bit more. Keep him suppressed. 1, 2. Ah, it's not gonna be enough to stagger him. There we go. Keep it going, Ryoshu. You got this. You got this. Okay, Armus has been destroyed. It's still there, but technically speaking, it has been destroyed. I might have to go for my ego again. Triple green is going to boost up the rapture. She can handle it. She can handle it. And we're going to lower his... oh god. We're going to lower his attack a little. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see, say. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. Good hit. Good hit, I take it. 23, a little bit of paralysis. Probably not going to get into play, seeing how I think he got staggered. There we go, rapture has been applied. A little bit of rapture at least. It's already down to 340. Never mind, 300. Stagger, okay. This is going really, really well. Let's get closer to breaking his body. Candle away. Going first. Come on. We might be able to end it in this turn. If everyone is hitting it with everything that they have, we might be able to defeat it during this turn. Even though it's a bit pushing it. Yeah, you have to die before this one's going to be played. Screw that. Screw that. Everyone is faster, right? Yeah, everyone is faster. Every single one of them is faster. How much health do you have? 33. There's no way. There's no way you can survive this, right? There's no way he can survive it and attack us. Okay. Okay. No one has to cry today. Especially me. I don't have to cry today. I even get more rapture stuff. For my crew that doesn't really... I guess we have the Sinclair. But my crew doesn't really rely on rapture right now. Okay. What's this? Piece of torn spring. Take 10% pride affinity damage? I would feel a desire to scatter into the winds in lush blue, sensing the sway of seeds, plunging into my scrawling mind. Okay. Did we get a color? Oh, we have officially reached the second floor. It's good, I would say. And I can already see 2 normal fights down below, so we're totally going to go that way first. But before that, another cutscene. Okay. Flowers fell, and all things began to make busy steps. More people are visiting us each day, and twice the noise fills the air. This isn't supposed to be a downtown marketplace or anything. It's gotten way too noisy around here. 9 was the right amount of people, you know? Oh ho! Many new curiosities have taken up the space. May I be permitted to touch the invention here? Will you shut that mouth? How scary. Don't be so sour, don't bake. Liveliness is good to have. Some consider the sample to be mere noises, while some consider the commotion to be growth. As for me, I saw it lengthwise as always, as heavy rain might pour for days after the spell of clear skies. I saw no meaning in attempting to fathom the caprice of the weather. I would simply wait for things to calm down, looking out for the day's arrival. So they already got a couple of fans? That means they had more visitors than usual? Hopefully not because of the mirror. Just saying. Might be bad if more people are interested in that stuff, because the teacup might notice it. I mean, the children's are acting as surveillance systems around here. Would be bad if it goes around the city. Just saying. There we go. Another guard defeated. Okay, do we have another cutscene right away, or do we need to move first? Seems like we have to move a little before we get to see more. Okay then. Let's see. So has the commotion calmed down a bit? Because it seems like Dong Bake is kind of bothered by it. Young Yi hasn't shown up for the conference as well. I heard he's been officially invited by the Wing. This is probably the second time. You don't happen to know which Wing it was, do you? No one seems to know. Why are you displeased about it? You're the one who turned down Brother Yoongi's offer to go with him, right, Dongbake? There's no need to be so fixated on number 9. What if there are 8 or 5 of us? Say, Dongrang, how long are you going to stick to your veg routine? I made precious time in my packed schedule to check out what Yoongi's group was like, and all I see are children's playthings. Oh, it's been a while, Null-In. It's a pleasure to see a fellow of my hometown here. You arrived here later than we did, but it looks like you adapted much faster. But I must say, it's a bit disheartening to hear you call them children's plaything. You won't be saying that once you learn that animals feel pain exactly like we do. Well, I'll take my word back if those animals start repaying the kindness by bringing money or something. Nullin, do you take this for a gaudy auction where technology is sold for cash? You didn't even care to cast a glance at us mere months ago, calling Illuminator's conference out of fashion. Have you come now to rake off a piece of the profit you're smelling? Don't beg. Don't mistake me for covering for you. I don't want to see her face, that's all. Oh, by the way, what made you so passionate about curing animals? You can't really pay the bills or anything. How are you going to make a living like that? Well, you like to nag a lot. Well, I suppose I could run a chicken restaurant. A what? Hear me out for a second. I could make chicken grow tons of wings and cut them off without inflicting any pain. Exactly what he's doing right now. He's growing chickens. They only need a single pair to fly. That way, human can get more meat to eat, with chicken lose nothing for it. What name do you plan to give those chickens? Let's see. How about Plumpy Chicken? Don't ring. Never try naming things again. Got it? I may have heard a faint sound at that moment. It was the sound of a crack. Knowing well the consequences a molecular crack could bring about, I chose to look past it. Perhaps I wanted to pretend that I did not hear it. Alas, I was careless in my assumption that I could simply observe slantwise as it come to pass until it had seeped. Realization comes too late. You know, Dungbake, your words weren't particularly reassuring either. It was actually what Nolene said that gave me an important lesson. That no matter how hard I try, if technology doesn't make an immediate use, no one would give it a passing glance. And that changed his view on technology? Is that the reason why he decided to go for K-Corp in order to start the whole meat production stuff? I mean, it seems like before that, they were just doing technology and creation for fun, for themselves, for the joy of things. He even said that those chickens get extra wings so that they wouldn't lose anything after the extra wings are cut. But we saw the lines of chicken, right? It doesn't really seem like they're just going to lose their wings. It kind of seems like they're going to cut it completely apart. Huh. So, another group defeated. K-Corp security cards. Easy targets for our guys, right? Just an easy target for all of our guys. Okay, I can already see a recovery point over there. That's good, but at the same time, I'm gonna lose all of my sanity again. Okay, what the hell is that? That's just a picture, right? Okay, I was about to say it was so red. It was so red, I thought the child was burned. I thought the child was burned. It's a beautiful yet poignant story, isn't it? If all the stories in the world were happy ones, the sky might not have needed stars anymore. In solitude and darkness are stars born. You love my stories for the same reason, right? I tell you a tale of more worlds. So cry for me, in my stead, and in everyone else's. Is that a head? Did you cut off his head? What the hell did you do to the boy? What happened to the boy? You can't just give me a new cutscene with a head in the jaw. Without an explanation either. What the? Okay, next group defeated. Please give me the follow-up cutscene from this. I need to know more about this. This was seriously messed up. He wasn't distorted. He wasn't even distorted at that point of time. He was clearly in the shape of a head. So what happened? Piece of torn summer? 10% less gluttony damage. I saw no meaning in attempting to fathom the capacity of the weather. I would simply wait for things to calm, looking out for the day's arrival. Okay, so those are quotes. Pieces, probably, from the thing? Maybe? Could be. There's already a boss coming up. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do I see an event over there? Did I perhaps miss an event? Doesn't really seem like it. Okay. Guess it's fine to continue. I mean, I can still check the other side by going upwards to the recovery point after the boss fight, right? Yeah, I can totally do that. The child face though is still bothering me. It doesn't really look that healthy. Right, Ishmael? Didn't. Wait, isn't this the concept incinerator? What is it doing here? We are receiving an official notice that private technology invention groups of 5 or more people not registered as a business requires a permit from T Corp. The same goes for technology. Everything that hasn't been authorized by the Wings Tech Agency will be confiscated. Whether they are registered or taken by force, they'll be used in ways none of us wanted. That is why we will rid the world of them before that happens. But why now out of all times? Is it because of the League gatherings? No. Is this about the window? Wait. This idea that we have to make technology in secret could be a pitfall, you know? Who knows? T-Corp might just give us the approval? They might. Or are they going to punish everyone? A foolish question. Did you forget the reason the League of Nine was established? We gathered together for the purest pursuit of knowledge. Not to serve wings like pathetic mules. We deserted our hometown for this cause. And now you suggest that we yield our knowledge? After all we've been through? Let's see the bigger picture. Rather than just T-Corp, wouldn't the city as a whole be benefiting from all of this? Technology only has value when it is used for others. Until then, they're just mere toys. With this healing technology I've developed, I could save at least hundreds of lives in the city. Should we really squander the chances on protecting this make-believe organization? Don't ring. Don't make clumsy attempts unless you're planning to save everyone in the city. If I thought this measly technology had what it takes to give every single person the help they need, I wouldn't give my all for it. But you think that will change anything? That world will still be a terrible mess. You're right. I thought wrong. What's the point in all this? Wow, look at that. It really does a good job at burning things. You think its creation was a researcher who had a door for genuine study like us, huh? So they got rid of everything? Dong Reng, are you certain you're alright? Hey, check this out, he's saying. I chanced upon this curious things in the back street. It's apparently an item a wing called K-Corp is producing these days. It's a swarm of nanobots that look like liquid to the naked eye, and when you inject it, no matter how badly you're crushed, hurt, fatigued, ripped, torn, or even chopped away, it all heals up in a second. Amazing, isn't it? It only takes a short while for the pain to be gone. Is he losing his mind? It was perfectly fine to be hurt. I didn't have to strain my body and heart trying to cure things. I was stupid, wasn't I? What? Don't ring. Did he lose his... It's a fox! It's a fox! No, but seriously, did he just lose heart? I mean, before that, he wanted to save the animals free of charge because he knows that animals were able to experience pain just as humans. But now, he doesn't care about that anymore? That is seriously messed up. Really. All because of the incinerator. All because of the incinerator. Okay. First and foremost. Drifting Fox. A new abnormality. 5/5 sinking tree. Okay, so you're going to use sinking. 3, 3, 6, 10. 2 sinking and count increase. And 4, 4, 8, 12, 13. Rupture and count. Okay, so that's pretty much the same as Don't Bake's first form. Now that I see those umbrellas, yep. Seems to be the case, which means they're going to inflict rupture and sinking to all enemies after attack. Can I stop that? I'm not entirely sure. Passive. When the student is defeated, the sinner that defeated it gain haste next turn. All parts of Drifting Fox are inflicted with 2 binds and 1 umbrella splitter. Gain 5 rapture count at the end of the turn. Okay. So it's pretty clear that I don't want sinking on my guys or rapture, but I also can't just let him do his things either. Okay, what can I destroy? The body is destructible, the head is destructible. He only has 260 on the head, so I should probably do that first. I don't have enough dice to block everything, and that umbrella is certainly going to hit everyone. 2 of those hits are clean hits as well. Ooh, it's not gonna be so pretty. It's really not going to be so pretty, but at the very least I'm going to block the strong moves from the fox, right? At the very least we can do that. Hopefully we don't have a timer like Don't Bake. We fought against the first phase. After all, when the umbrella spawned, she wanted us to take care of them first, preferably all 4 of them right away for the next turn. Otherwise, she's going to hit us quite a lot of damage. Seeing how this is literally the abno from that suit, there is a high probability that he's quite possibly asking for the same thing. Okay, it's fine. The speed damage is coming along during the next turn. Still going for it. Still rapture, okay. Okay, Rodion, you're going to block the hit. I'm going to focus down on 2 umbrellas first before anything. Hopefully this is going to give us more opportunities to block the attacks from the fox. Come on, Honglu, you need to do a lot of damage. Doesn't really seem like it's going to do a lot of damage. Okay. Yes. Yes, you sing! Good job, my boy! Good job, exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, I think the first one is down. Maybe. Second one is down. Perfect. Block it. Okay, it's fine. That's a clean hit. Is it enough for... Is it enough for a stagger already? Oh, thank goodness. Barely. Barely! Could those raging umbrellas do something? All enemies lose SP. Combat starts. It's not good. Okay, that should be enough to destroy both of them. There's nothing I can do about the SP damage though. Freaking hell. Foxy, please, a bit kinder to us. My SP is really precious. Really, really precious. Old umbrellas are lining up around the drifting fox. Old, worn, old umbrellas. The umbrella looks that they have been standing there for weeks. Know how long trying to protect the fox, but it certainly doesn't seem like they were doing a good job at it. Then the sinner slowly walked towards it. The fox noticed the sinner's approach, but it doesn't growl. Nor does it happily relax. It stays still, keeping its ever-constant place. A gloom check. Well, 25 sanity. Let's see if you can do it. Barely failed. That one had to be a coin toss. Ishmael walked towards the fox before getting under a worn umbrella. Despite being an umbrella, it allows numerous drops of rain to fall through it. Chilling winds and damp air brushed against the sinner under the umbrella. Huh. Ishmael dropped down with a large sigh. It may not be easy to notice from afar, but it must have been a accumulation of gloom, tempering the person under the umbrella felt. Meaning she lost 30 SP. Bad. Really bad. Okay, and what's this? Raging withdrawal. Mass attack. Christ seeking something. Spawn an old umbrella next turn. On use. I can't do anything about it. And even more rapture. Okay, my Rodion is going to get staggered next turn, but there isn't really much I can do about it. Her other clashes are not able to win at all. That's the thing. But at the very least, we can spare our Ishmael from clashing against a hopeless situation, right? At the very least, we have that. And we are going to inflict some tremor against it as well, so that's certainly going to be helpful. There we go. Good hit. Ooh, 20 freaking free! Aha! Yeah, she's dead. Oh my god! How are you alive? I've had the recovery thing! Thank you, Apple! Thank you! Oh god damn it! This one is going towards Ryosho, but Ryosho should be fine. We should avoid the stagger that will hopefully. Oh god. Please lower the damage for as much as you can, you're saying? I could really need it at this point of time. My poor SP, you know how it is, right? You know how it is. Ooh. Okay. Good job, Honglu. Good job. Can we get a stagger? Probably not. Probably not. Unless... 24, that's a high roll. Is it gonna be enough though? 41? Yes! Yes! We got the head staggered. That's good. That is really good. Okay, that should destroy the head. We're going to get a hit on the umbrella. And everything else is blocked. Come on, Honglu. We got this. Not enough for the stagger. Very unfortunate, but it's fine. Are we going to get the stagger on the body? Now, if we could get that, it would be very helpful. 20. Okay, it seems like the body has higher resistance than the head, which totally makes sense. But still. Okay, so bleed is going to be applied as well. There you go. Number 25. Oh, we're gonna do that again. We're actually going to do that again. I'm gonna hope that we, perchance, are able to destroy the umbrella. In that regard, I'm going to add 2 attacks to this. If we kill the umbrella, we at the very least have a chance to recover some of our sanity. That's the thing. That's the bonus of being underleveled. If we don't, we're gonna have a slight issue. Rodion. Oh wait, he's still fine. This is not fine. Okay. Okay, it's pretty clear that Ishmael is not able to win against that one, especially with a -16 sanity. So that means, or that leaves us with Ryosho. I could go for Ego, but there's no point in that. Just go for a clean hit, and preferably on that guy, because that has the least resistance against us. It's going to boost up our sanity a little. Come on. Honglu, be lucky! You're not lucky! You sang got lucky! Oh my god! Thank you for throwing that hit! Oh god, Foxy! You're really messing up with my play around here with all of those sanity damage things. We're going to have a recovery after this, right? Otherwise I need to get into an easy fight in order to boost up her sanity. I'm minus 25. Minus 25, a little bit more and she wouldn't have went crazy. Right? I think that's how it works. If you have any other ego equipped beside of the base one. And now we got his ego as well! One of our favorites! That right now can only be used by Hormonu and... yeah, we cannot create a slot absent resonance. Yuseng is the only one with slot. So yeah! Only Honglu gets a benefit from that one. Gloom resistance. Alas, I was careless in my assumption that I could simply observe slantwise as it comes to pass, until it has seeped. Realization came too late. Are we going to get a resistance to pretty much everything around here? And yes, I need that recovery! Thank you! That was really necessary. Okay, seems like there are 2 events coming up. Where's my time? Okay, my time is not really that good, but I should be able to get at least those 2 abnormality fights out of my way. Yeah, that should be fine. After the cutscene, right? After the cutscene, there was wilting amongst the 9. Those who indulge in research with purity and astonishment on their faces, as they did in the old days, have already withdrawn their butts. In exchange, unfamiliar sounds began to fill the air. Orderly footsteps, sound of wind-up keys that signify their position, and heavy, low voices. Why? Why did you tell them the leak's location, annoying? Anyone would have done the same. They said if I don't reveal the source of the technology, I'll be forcefully repatriated to S-Corp. Then you should have braced for it. Have the guts to bite your tongue and die if you can't stand to survive alone in the hometown. Why are these people dragging me away? Why is it a crime that I couldn't yield my technology? My technology was worthless. You said it yourself, young G. Help! I don't want to go! Getting dragged away? No matter how hard we think, there's really only one way. It will all be over once I go back. If I give away the class. If you're caught, the League will be done for. Who knows what might they do with your technology once it falls into their hands? The voices of desperation ringing in the air did not change a thing. And so, there were those who rejected the notion of yielding their creations. I knew my turn would come. And I don't believe we've ever seen each other again. Those who calmly let themselves be taken away. I'm bored of living in hiding. I've decided to go my own way. Let's hope we meet again someday. Those who left on their own. I saw a child who resembled the ocean. It's not like the glass or the mirror, but I like the thing reflected on the waves and tides of the ocean. Since I couldn't fathom the depths of the waters, I decided to follow along. And those who forever disappear, leaving unknowable partial remarks. Like that, winter approached. It was a painful experience. It was like I was actually in those shoes of the Leagues of 9 members. Synchronizing with the memories. It's only natural that their traces will influence us as well. So they're slowly getting ripped apart. Either they go on their own, or they're forcefully taken. This is seriously messed up. I mean, they could always burn it. But if they burn it, they're going to lose a part of themselves. Okay, another abnormality defeated. We're going to go the down path as well. Just in order to clear out the way after all. What the? Did they create intersections? So that I can skip the event? Why the hell would I skip the event? Like seriously? I specifically opened up the way in order to reach the other event, right? Huh. Weird. So, okay. The other path is also open. And they had to show me the head again. Of course they had to show me the head again. No, but seriously, why are they giving me the option to skip the event like that? They usually never do that. Ever! So now they do it twice? Okay. Anyways, I would say this is a perfect opportunity for us to make a little cut. In the next part, we're going to check out both of the events, first and foremost, and then slowly make our way towards the right side of this room, from the looks of it. Maybe they're going to unlock a different box in the center of this as well, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Either way, I hope you guys had fun, and see you in the next part. Until then, bye bye!